Midnight wears a black suit, walking through the rain. Neon cuts the sidewalk like a thin blue blade of pain. He keeps his collar lifted, he keeps his eyes ahead. Some men chase forgiveness, some men bury it instead. No one knows his story, no one earns his trust. He learned to build a kingdom out of silence, smoke and dust. He moves where shadows gather, he stands where cowards fall. He never asked for mercy, he never begs at all. The night may know his secrets, the glass may know his name, but midnight wears a black suit and never speaks of shame. A piano in the corner plays a song from years ago. The bartender says nothing, he already seems to know. There's whiskey on the table, there's thunder in his chest. He lost the need for answers when he buried all the rest. They tried to call him broken, they tried to call him cold, but pressure makes a diamond and fire tempers gold. He moves where shadows gather, he stands where cowards fall. He never asked for mercy, he never begs at all. The night may know his secrets, the glass may know his name, but midnight wears a black suit and never speaks of shame. Don't follow him too closely, don't ask him where he's been. Some doors are closed forever, some wars are fought within. He learned from every silence, he paid for every scar. Now every room grows quiet when he walks in from the dark. Midnight wears a black suit fading through the rain. No goodbye behind him, no weakness in his name.
Black coffee at a diner, 4 chairs away from dawn. He watched the street lights flicker, like the good years almost gone. The waitress called him honey, but it did not lift his eyes. He had seen too many angels trade their wings for alibis. He carried no religion, but he knew the price of sin. Some men lose their heaven and still refuse to bend. Black coffee and broken saints, smoke rings in the cold. He ain't looking for salvation, he ain't praying to be whole. Black coffee and broken saints, nothing soft remains. Just a man who learned the hard way how to stand inside the pain. There was a Bible in the corner with a matchbook tucked inside. There was a woman in his memory who had taught him how to lie. He paid the check in silence, left $1 by the plate, then stepped into the morning like a man who outlived fate. They wanted him to crumble, they wanted him to kneel, but a heart that breaks in private learns a colder kind of steel. Black coffee and broken saints, smoke rings in the cold. He ain't looking for salvation, he ain't praying to be whole. Black coffee and broken saints, nothing soft remains. Just a man who learned the hard way how to stand inside the pain. Let the preacher keep his sermon, let the sinners keep their wine. He had found his own
can look through any light. Black coffee at a diner, 4 chairs away from dawn. He walked out clean and empty, but he kept moving on. Born where the river turned black beneath the mill, where men learn young to swallow every dream they never kill. He had coal dust on his fingers, he had rain inside his bones. He grew up here in thunder, like a preacher made of stone. They told him he was nothing, they told him he would fall. But ash can feed the fire, and rain can clean it all. He was built from ash and rain, from the wreckage and the flame. Every scar became a weapon, every loss became a name. He was built from ash and rain, with a heart that would not bend. Some men are made by comfort, some are forged by the end. He left town with no blessing, just a coat and steel-toe shoes. Had a pocket full of silence and a soul with nothing to lose. Every mile tried to break him, every night tried to deceive. But he learned that real power is the choice to never leave. They wanted him defeated, they wanted him on his knees. But storms don't ask permission to bring a mountain peace. He was built from ash and rain, from the wreckage and the flame. Every scar became a weapon, every loss became a name. He was built from ash and rain, with a heart that would not bend. Some men are made by comfort, some are forged by the end. Let the cowards call him cold. He had carried more than sorrow, he had carried hidden gold. In the silence of the morning, when the smoke began to rise, he saw the man he had become, standing calm inside his eyes. He was born where the river turned black beneath the pain. Now he walks like rolling thunder, built from ash and rain. blue smoke in the air. He sits beside the window like he's waiting for a prayer. The city keeps on breathing past the glass and falling rain. But he has learned that silence is a cleaner kind of pain. He doesn't speak of heartbreak. He doesn't speak of loss. Some men pay for loving without counting up the cost. Whiskey under cold lights, one glass, one empty chair. He loved her like a secret and lost her like a prayer. Whiskey under cold lights, no anger, no goodbye. Just a man who keeps on living with a storm behind his eyes. The band plays something slower than the beating of his heart. Every note remembers what the years have torn apart. He folds the final letter, but he never reads the end. There are wounds too deep for hatred. There are ghosts too old to mend. He doesn't chase the memory. He lets it fade to smoke. Some men don't die from sorrow. They just learn how not to choke. Whiskey under cold lights, one glass, one empty chair. He loved her like a secret and lost her like a prayer. Whiskey under cold lights, no anger, no goodbye. Just a man who keeps on living with a storm behind his eyes. If she walks in through that doorway, he won't beg her to explain. He has made a home from distance. He has made a friend of rain. There is dignity in losing. There is power in control. There are men who break in silence just to save what's left of soul. Whiskey under cold lights, blue smoke in the air. He leaves before the sunrise, like he was never there. came looking for mercy. He never begged for a sign, just a black wool coat in the doorway and a silver watch keeping time. There was dust on the brim of his hat. There was rain on the edge of his sleeve. He had eyes like a locked up chapel, where the ghosts still kneel and grieve. He put one hand on the counter, let the other hide the pain. Ordered whiskey without a whisper, like he'd made a friend of the rain. Every scar had learned to listen, every wound had learned to wait. He was not a man of thunder, he was silence carrying weight. They asked him where the fire went, he said nothing with a smile. Some men burn inside the darkness and come back colder after a while. He wears a crown of quiet men, no gold, no throne, no praise, just a soul that won't surrender and a heart that learned the flames. He walks where the weak turn back, he stands when the lights grow dim. The world may shout for glory, but silence speaks through him. There were letters he never opened, there were names he never said, there were promises buried deeply under dreams he left for dead. He had crossed through empty stations, he had slept beneath motel lights, he had watched the morning tremble after gambling with the night. No preacher could sell him heaven, no devil could buy his fall. He had paid his debt in shadows and still answered every call. When the room grew loud with cowards, when the brave men lost their nerve, he just leaned back in the corner like a king who came to observe. They waited for confession, they waited for his shame, but a quiet man keeps moving when the storm forgets his name. He wears the crown of quiet men, no gold, no throne, no praise, just a soul that won't surrender and a heart that learned the flames. He walks where the weak turn back, he stands when the lights grow dim. The world may shout for glory, but silence speaks through him. Don't mistake the calm for weakness, don't mistake the still for fear. There are wars behind his breathing, there are graves behind his years. He lost what made him gentle, he kept what made him strong. Now every step is measured like a low and holy song. If you see him leave, He left before the morning, with his boots still wet from rain. A black road stretched before him, like a promise made of pain. There was dust behind the headlights, there was fire in the sky. He had nothing left to carry, but the truth he would not hide. He did not ask forgiveness, he did not bend his knee. Some men don't need permission to become what they must be. No apology at dawn, no confession in the light. He drove straight through the silence and vanished from the fight. No apology at dawn, no apology at dawn. No sorrow on his tongue, no sorrow on his tongue. He lost the world behind him, but the road had just begun. A gas station in the valley had a mirror cracked in two. He saw the man he used to be, and the one he never knew. He bought coffee black as midnight, lit a smoke against the wind, then left the past behind him, like a town he'd never see again. They called his leaving ruthless, they called his silence wrong. But chains can sound like comfort when you wear them for too long. No apology at dawn, no apology at dawn. No confession in the light, no confession in the light. He drove straight through the silence and vanished from the fight. And vanished from the fight. No apology at dawn, no apology at dawn. No sorrow on his tongue, no sorrow on his tongue. He lost the world behind him, but the road had just begun. Let the weak demand a reason, let the loud demand a show. He had made his peace with leaving long before they watched him go. Every mile became a sermon, every scar became a sign that a man can find his freedom when he quits explaining why. He left before the morning, with the sun still cold and drawn. No letter on the table, Welcome to the house of silent smoke, where the mirrors never tell, where the men drink slow in velvet coats, and keep their sins too well. The candles burn like secrets, the floorboards know each name, every glass is full of memory, every smile hides a flame. He sits beneath a red light with a calm no fear can fake. Some men walking hungry, some men own what others take. In the house of silent smoke, no one speaks too loud. Power wears a quiet face and never needs a crowd. In the house of silent smoke, the night becomes a throne. A gentleman with nothing said can rule the room alone. A woman sings by the piano like a ghost in satin blue. Her voice cuts through the darkness like she knows what men can do. He raises one hand slightly and the whole room turns still. There are ways to move a mountain without force and without will. They tried to buy his favor, they tried to test his pride, but calm is most dangerous when the storm is locked inside. In the house of silent smoke, no one speaks too loud. Power wears a quiet face and never needs a crowd. In the house of silent smoke, the night becomes a throne. A gentleman with nothing said can rule the room alone. Don't believe the soft light, don't trust the velvet walls. The quietest men in darkness are the ones who never fall. He leaves no open warning, he leaves no trace of fear. Only silence on the table and a shadow disappearing near. Welcome to the house of silent smoke, where the mirrors never tell. He walked out before the sunrise and took the room as well. He walked in slow with the rain on his shoulders, black coat heavy from the midnight air. No one asked where the road had taken him. No one dared to meet his stare. There was a silver ring on his finger. There was a scar beneath his sleeve. He had the look of a man who lost something, but never learned how to grieve. He put his shadow in the corner, let the whiskey take the light. Some men talk about their battles, some men bury them at night. They wanted proof, they wanted pain, but he kept quiet and outlived the flame. He is a king without a witness, no crown, no gold, no throne. He built his name in silence and carried it alone. He does not beg for mercy, he does not chase the crowd. The strongest men move quietly, while the weak men speak too loud. He knew the price of every promise, he knew the weight of every lie. He had seen friends turn into strangers underneath a blood-red sky. There were letters left unanswered, there were ghosts he never named. He made peace with the darkness, but he never looked the same. The piano played like winter, the smoke curled low and thin. He drank to all the men he'd buried, and the one he kept within. They wanted words, they wanted blame, but he stayed still and mastered the pain. He is a king without a witness, no crown, no gold, no throne. He built his name in silence and carried it alone. He does not beg for mercy, he does not chase the crowd. The strongest men move quietly, while the weak men speak too loud. Do not mistake his silence for a heart that cannot feel. Some wounds are made of fire, some scars are forged in steel. He lost the need for glory, he lost the taste for fear. Now every step he takes makes the whole room disappear. No story, left no sign, just a glass beside the window and a shadow crossed by light. A king without a witness, a storm without a sound. Some men are never broken, they just stop turning around. There's a graveyard of promises past the county line, where the weeds grow tall and crooked round the dreams he left behind. He don't bring flowers there, he don't kneel or pray. He just stands beneath a cedar and lets the evening fade. Every stone has got a story, every name has got a cause, but a man can keep on walking even after what he's lost. In the graveyard of promises, he buried who he was. No tears for the broken, no blame for what love does. In the graveyard of promises, he left his younger soul. Some men find their freedom when they let the old things go. There was one stone for a woman, there was one stone for a friend, there was one for every version of himself that had to end. The wind moved like a warning through the dead and silver grass. He lit a match against the darkness and watched it join the past. He did not curse the heavens, he did not ask for more. He had learned that every ending can become another door. In the graveyard of promises, he buried who he was. No tears for the broken, no blame for what love does. In the graveyard of promises, he left his younger soul. Some men find their freedom when they let the old things go. If you see him by the roadside with his hat pulled down in rain, don't ask him what he's mourning, don't ask him for a name. He has made a peace with silence, he has made a pact with time. Now the ghosts that used to haunt him walk behind him in a line. There's a graveyard of promises past the county line. He walked away at sundown and left no prayer behind. Nobody knew the man beneath the head. Nobody saw his face. He came in from the western dust like judgment out of place. His boots were worn and heavy. His coat was black with rain. He carried no revolver, just a silence full of names. The town had heard the rumors. The town had heard the lies. But truth walks slow and steady when it looks you in the eyes. The man beneath the hat never needed to explain. He had thunder in his footsteps. He had winter in his veins. The man beneath the hat walked alone and never ran. Some shadows hide a sinner. Some shadows hide a man. He stopped outside the chapel where the bell no longer rang. A crow sat on the steeple like it had understood his pain. There was one name on the headstone that he touched with shaking hands. Then he turned back toward the main street like a storm across the land. He did not come for vengeance. He did not come for gold. He came to close a chapter that the years had left untold. The man beneath the hat never needed to explain. He had thunder in his footsteps. He had winter in his veins. The man beneath the hat walked alone and never ran. Some shadows hide a sinner. Some shadows hide a man. When the sun fell past the rooftops and the dust began to rise, he faced the men who feared him with no hatred in his eyes. Justice does not need a sermon. Power does not need a sound. By the time the moon was showing, he was gone beyond the town. Nobody knew the man beneath the hat. Nobody learned his name. Only that the street grew quiet when he disappeared in rain. He had a map with no destination and a pocket full of broken trust. There was smoke from a town behind him. There was blood on a memory lane. He kept the wheel straight through the silence like a man who had out driving pain. A motel sign buzzed in the distance, neon blue on a cracked white wall. He saw his face in the rearview mirror, but didn't know that man at all. He had left his fear in the valley, he had left his youth in a fight. Now the only thing riding beside him was the long dark mouth of night. He didn't run from the devil, he just learned to drive alone, with a prayer beneath the engine and a heart carved out of stone. Down the smoke road he keeps rolling, no goodbye, no turning around, where the past can't come to find him, where the lost don't make a sound. He don't speak about forgiveness, he don't cry about the cost. A man can lose the whole world and still not call himself lost. He stopped where the desert was sleeping, had a bar with no name on the door. There were cards on the table like warnings, there were boots dragging shame on the floor. The piano played low in the corner, like a ghost that remembered the tune. He threw one coin into the jukebox and watched smoke climb up to the moon. A woman asked, "Are you lonely?" He said, "Only when I stay." Then he finished the glass before sunrise and let the darkness pay. He had no use for redemption, no speech for the things he survived. Some men don't live for the future, they just prove they're still alive. He didn't ask for an answer, he didn't kneel for control. He just carried every winter like a furnace in his soul. Down the smoke road he keeps rolling, no goodbye, no turning around, where the past can't come to find him, where the lost don't make a sound. He don't speak about forgiveness, he don't cry about the cost. A man can lose the whole world and still not call himself lost. The highway knows his secrets, the thunder knows his name. The moon has seen him bleeding, but never saw him blame. He made a deal with distance, he made a home in flame. Now every mile behind him forgets why he ever came. Let the weak men chase attention, let the loud men beg to shine. He'll be gone before the morning, with the silence as his sign. The road was red under dying light, a black car cutting through the dust. No promise left in the mirror, no weakness left to trust. Down the smoke road he keeps rolling, past the ghosts and past the pain. Some men vanish in the midnight and never explain again. Rain on the glass, smoke in the room, one empty chair, one silver moon. no smile on his face, no word in his throat. The bartender knew not to ask him why. Some men carry stones behind their eyes. His boots hit the floor like a slow church bell, a sinner made quiet by the roads through hell. He poured out the past in a whiskey glass and watched every ghost disappear in the black. They wanted his story, they wanted his name, but silence is power. When you walk through flame, he moves in silence, he walks alone. A heart full of fire, a soul made of stone. He don't need mercy, he don't need pride. A man says nothing when the war is inside. On his hands from the graves he made, for the dreams that died and the debts he paid. He learned from the wolves, he learned from the rain, that pain don't leave, it just changes its name. The devil once whispered, "You're broken, son." He lit a cigarette and said, "I'm not done." Then he turned his back on the easy road and carried that weight like a king carries gold. They wanted confession, they wanted his fall, but the quietest man can survive it all. He moves in silence, he walks alone. A heart full of fire, a soul made of stone. He don't need mercy, he don't need pride. A man says nothing when the war is inside. Don't ask him where he's going, don't ask him where he's been. The night keeps every secret of the men who've never been. He made peace with the darkness, he shook hands with the pain. Now every step he's taking sounds like thunder in the rain. Says nothing when the war is inside. Rain on the glass, smoke in the room, one empty chair, one silver moon.